This video is about how to make texture and etch into your clay. So I have some different things here. I've got a satay stick with a pointy end. I've got some mesh and I've got some lace. So I'm just going to show you if I want to make some pattern into it, I can just simply hold this over and just rub it onto the clay. And then when I peel it off, I get that pattern. Just having a look if you can see. I can do this with, you don't want this in super wet clay. You want it to be a little bit firmer. If you rub that on, you have to push quite nicely. And you should get a nice subtle pattern into your clay. A little bit of texture there. But the most dramatic way to do it is to etch in. So I can make little dots. I can make lines. I can do little drawings in my clay. Just notice, can you see the little balls of clay coming off as you almost, it's like you're digging it out. So you've got to wipe away the little bits. So you might need to go back in and define your lines. Just wipe away those little balls of clay. That's how you scratch in. Now, another really great thing to do, which I can help you with, is on the very bottom is to put your name or initials on the bottom of your clay pot so you know whose it is. So I've put PM for Power More. And you can see here I've used some of this to give my snake a bit of texture along there. And I've used the satay stick to make the eyes. I could also do a bit of a pattern going along. And if you've got anything here that you want to define, you can actually use it to define any of your shapes as well. Just make sure you're smoothing out any of those bald bits because they will go sharp in the kiln once they're all dried. And you want to keep it nice and smooth to handle. All right, have fun. The next step will be drying our pieces out, and then they'll be ready to put in the kiln for a bisque fire. Sounds like biscuit, doesn't it? Bisque fire. And then we'll be ready to paint them.